Hello universe, I am Brian Brial Jimena Yuren, and for today's video, I'll be answering some questions related to issues concerning our economy, as well as my proposition on how to achieve economic growth and some key takeaways on my subject, which is macroeconomics. I hope you'll stick around until the end of this video, for I am certain you will learn something from this. There are three simple ways that I currently practice for me to be able to sustain my needs amidst these financial and economic challenges. First, it is very important to be wise in every monetary decision you make. Before purchasing a particular good, I always ask myself, would I benefit from this? Is this a good investment? Do I really have to buy this? I make sure that I am benefiting from the goods or services that I am about to acquire. Second, prioritizing. Always put in mind that priority is way different from important. There are a variety of goods and services that are important but not a priority at this very moment. For instance, clothes are essential to me, but this is not my priority. I must first buy basic commodities as well as materials needed for my studies. Most importantly, having a side hustle. We should think of ways on how to generate funds to suffice our needs without solely depending on our parents. In fact, I am currently a tutor amidst this new normal education setup. Through my income from tutoring services, I can sustain my wants and needs as well as provide additional financial support to my family. The gruesome pandemic and the recent Typhoon Odette really did put a massive toll on a provincial economy. The demand and supply for basic goods were hampered significantly because of these catastrophes. Panic buying was prominent during these times that the supply was not able to suffice the demand of the consumers. Price hike remained peaking for quite some time, and the Bicolanos were left no choice but to purchase a certain product regardless of its lofty price. I often see posts on social media how expensive Bohol is, and that is an apparent truth. Evidently, the rich barely lost some fortunes, while the poor became poorer to the bones. Although everyone was affected by the pandemic and the typhoon, but no one can argue that the unprivileged and the marginalized communities were greatly impacted. My family was one of the myriad of people who severely suffered because of the changing demand and supply in the province brought by these disasters. If given the chance to talk to our next president regarding our economic growth, I would advise him to focus on infrastructures. With the built infrastructures like roads, bridges, and ports, businesses can operate smoothly and efficiently, thus increasing productivity. For instance, if roads and bridges are plenty and functional, traffic is lessened and trucks can arrive less hassle to their destination. Moreover, infrastructure spending boosts job opportunities. When new highways are also constructed, new businesses can open and establish, like gasoline stations and retail stores. I believe that allocating funds for massive infrastructures can really propel our country's economic growth, and I do hope that the next president will continue and expand the President Duterte administration's legacy on its Build project. Prior to this subject, macroeconomics, I learned about the science of economics, the importance of demand and supply and its elasticity, and our country's gross national product. It is fundamental to understand the role of resources, their production and use, technology, as well as trade on economic systems. We have wants that exceed the limited resources available to us. As a student, I will apply my critical thinking skills to determine the best way to deal scarcity of these resources. My knowledge on the demand and supply will propel me to be a better and wiser consumer in the market. Moreover, my economic efforts as a Filipino citizen will certainly contribute to our country's gross national product. And that would be all for today's vlog. So, see you when I see you. Bye!